The Pivithuru Helurume convened a media briefing in Colombo today.
We
can fearlessly say that the 20th Amendment has been drafted by a person who has not stepped foot into a law school even to just find shelter when it rains. According to this draft, the term of this presidency comes to an end on the 9th of January 2020. But according to Article 31(3) of the Constitution, the next presidential election shall be taken not less than 1 month and not more than 2 months before the expiration of the term of office of the president in office. If the presidential election is held on the 9th of December, the new president has until the 23rd to assume duties. This would mean the president who takes office on the 23rd of December has just 16 days to serve as president. So then appoint an executive president to serve for 16 days. This draft proposes an expense of billions of rupees. This draft comes into effect on the 9th of January 2020, where the executive presidency is abolished. And since there won't be a parliamentary election before the 9th of January 2020, by default the Prime Minister will be the head of the Cabinet of Ministers, and it will be none other than the incumbent Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe. Despite us saying the 20th Amendment is a conspiracy to give Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe executive power, we see on television MP Anrukumar Dissanayake insisting and swearing they will not let that happen. We remind the JVP that this constitution is the superior law of this country, not for some random letter to bring in cheap amendments.
The first thing, Mr. Nihal Galapati, long time back, when President Chandrika Kumaratunga was contesting, in writing, President Chandrika Kumaratunga gave a pledge that we will demolish the executive president once we come into power. So they also tried several times. AVPs were not pushing this long time back. They could have come up at the end of the 100 days, but they have to be in the politics, so they have to show something. So that's why. But I think even 20th Amendment presented to the Parliament, parliamentarians cannot decide it. Finally, this has to come for a referendum. 225 members cannot decide our future. They can't decide our Sri Lankan future. It has to come to people. That's why you call people sovereignty.